Hello everyone, it's Ryan from Xteam. This is the review of episode 5 of The Last of Us HBO. Beware, there will be spoilers in this video. Let's begin. From the last episode, there was Kathleen, the leader of the rebels. And as we said, she has some problems with someone called Henry. Henry and Sam are the spotlight of this episode. Yes, she meant the Henry we know from The Last of Us Part 1. The episode starts with the story of Henry and Sam, and how they escaped the rebels. We first saw how the rebels massacred the Fedra and their collaborators to free Kansas City. They were brutal. At some point, while Henry and Sam were hiding behind a wall, a truck was dragging a body full of knives. Sam looked at him. By the way, Sam is younger here in the show than in the game, so when he looked at him, Henry grabbed him and told him, "Look at me, not at that," in sign language. We now know that Sam is mute in the show, unlike the game. Some people say that Sam being mute increases the bond between him and Henry, in which Henry becomes more caring for his brother. I say that it is unnecessary change, and that's my opinion. There was this scene where Kathleen interrogated the collaborators to find where Henry is.
You're informers. Inform. Where is Henry?
She was so annoying. I don't know how she became the leader. She was harsh on the people. She wasn't even scary. Only thing is that she had power. Every citizen of Kansas City is under her command. After she got the information, she ordered Tommy's actor to kill them and burn their bodies. Innocent people. Just because they went with Fedra to get protection, she decided to kill them all. We're back with Henry and Sam. All these scenes are happening before Joel arrived. This is just the story of these two brothers. They went to the hideout we saw in the previous episode where there were empty canned foods. The food was brought by Edelstein, the old man Catherine killed in the last episode. At this point, he is dead, so we can't bring more food to Henry and Sam. They decided to leave the hideout and escape the city. Remember the ambush scene? Now we're seeing Henry and Sam's perspectives of this scene. Joel and Ellie arrived. New plan. Henry and Sam decided to follow Joel and Ellie. When Henry saw Joel shooting the rebels, he decided that they might collaborate in order to escape. So they followed him and Ellie. And we're done from the prologue of this episode. We're back at the cliffhanger of the previous episode, when Henry and Sam were aiming at Joel and Ellie. They told them that they wanted to help and they should trust each other and such. Henry was the most wanted man in Kansas City. By the way, the story of Henry and that he was wanted by the rebels is all made up. It wasn't from the game, but it's a good addition, I guess. In the game, they were just survivors, entered Pittsburgh, yes, Pittsburgh, not Kansas City, and they were looking for supplies. However, I think it's good to see new locations in the apocalypse. The series doesn't have to follow the source material one to one, but I think it must not change the nature, the soul of the game. Let's get back to the main course. They trusted each other. Henry told them that he's the most wanted man in the city, and Joel might be the close second because of the killing he did. Joel and Ellie gave them food they took from Bill's. The next day, they were discussing how to get out of the city. There was a time when Henry told Joel that he never killed anyone, and pointing the gun at him was the most violent thing he did. You see, they made all men pussy in the series, even Joel. Every man is a pussy. I just don't understand why. Joel is always silent, and in previous episodes Stace was controlling him, and now Ellie is controlling him. Tommy's actor can't say anything to Kathleen. See what I mean? Back to the topic. They planned an escape. Also, the plans were different from the game. I guess because it's another city with a different environment, but that's okay. They decided to go through tunnels. Inside the tunnels, the fun part begins. There was this place, a settlement, kinda like a kindergarten. Joel and Sam were having fun, playing football, reading magazines. It was really awesome to see those interactions between them. I really loved it. It also happened in the game. They liked each other. On the other side, Joel and Henry were chatting. Henry told Joel that his brother got sick. He had leukemia, a cancer, which is new from the game. While he was under Fedra's control, he sacrificed a great man to the Fedra, a forgiving man, to get meds for his brother. It turns out that this man was the old leader of the resistance. In fact, he was Kathleen's brother. So that's why he's the most wanted man. And that's how Kathleen became the second leader. We switched to Kathleen. They told us her background story with her brother Michael, in which while he was in jail and Kathleen met him once more, he told her to forgive Henry. He was a great man, Tommy's actor said because she was talking to him. With all of this praise we heard about him, I think he was way better than Kathleen, Tommy's actor. Or let's say Perry, she called his name at the beginning of this episode. He told Kathleen that everyone loved her brother, but he didn't change anything, unlike Kathleen. So they're with her at her decision on killing Henry, even though her brother told her to forgive. We switch back to Joel and the rest. They're outside of the tunnels. The sniper scene happened. Remember the hardest mission on The Last of Us Part 1? Yeah, it is the same. The scenario is different though.
And he's like,
Move! Move! Go! Where the fuck is that coming from? Shut up. Fuck, let's go. What are you doing? Get the fuck out of here! Oh, shit! Oh, shit. What do we do? Stay here.
what?
If you don't move, he's not gonna hit you. I'm gonna go around, try to get in the house through the back, and then I'll take him out.
But if you go out there, he's gonna kill you.
It's dark and he has shit aim. Nobody's gonna kill me.
Then he's gonna kill us.
Do you trust me? Put the gun down. Slide it over to me. And then stay up here for another hour. That's all you have to do. Please don't do it. Please.
Get out! Fucking sniper. Did you see where it came from?
Somewhere down the street. Right now. Y'all stay here. Before you start, I need you guys to keep him busy. I'm gonna go around and see if I can't get the angle on him.
Okay. Be careful.
After Joel killed the old man, it turns out that he was one of Kathleen's men. She sent backup. I think she sent the whole city, even Shiki. There were many trucks following the rest while Joel is holding the sniper. There was this truck who clears the way. Joel finally sniped the driver. It crashed in a house then explodes. Henry and the rest were hiding behind a car. Kathleen lured him out. While doing that, she told Henry that kids die and Sam and the girl she met Ellie, that the world doesn't revolve around them. He was so annoying at that point. I was just waiting for Joel to snipe her in the forehead, but Perry and some others were watching him so he can't do anything. Henry decides to sacrifice himself while Ellie and Sam run away. As soon as she's gonna shoot him, the floor swallowed the truck and zombies came out of the hole. Everyone of Kathleen's men was shooting at them. That scene was the tension of this episode. It was really good, even though it's much different than the game. I liked it so much. It was full of action. Henry, Sam, and Ellie got the right time to escape. Guess what? A bloater came out of the hole. And damn, he was looking so great. He was crushing everyone his way. However, he can't throw spores because, they deleted sport in this series. Harry decided to shoot at the bloater. The bloater got angry and ran towards him. At this moment, Perry decides to sacrifice himself for Kathleen. He told her to run and don't look back. The bloater removed Perry's head from his body, just like the game. There was also this scene where Ellie hides in the car and a kid clicker came inside. They were crawling inside the car from seat to seat until Ellie escaped. At this time, Henry and Sam were struggling against two clickers while under a car. I think this is where Sam got bitten. Ellie killed the two clickers with the help of Joel sniping. The three were running towards the house where Joel was there, and suddenly Kathleen appears, aiming at Henry. She just never gives up. Before shooting, the little clicker jumps on her and killed her, finally. There comes the moment you've all been waiting for. Ellie and Sam in one room, Joel and Henry in another room. Joel told Henry that they can join him in the trip to Wyoming. Ellie and Sam were reading the comic Endure and Survive, the title of this episode. Henry went to their room and told Sam to sleep. Once he got out, they continued reading. Sam told Ellie that if she even scared and such, the same conversation happened actually in the game, but the difference is that they were communicating through writing, not talking. Later, a big difference happened. Sam revealed his bite to Ellie. While in the game, he kept it to himself. I guess it's because he is much younger in this series, and he needs someone to know his condition. While in the game, he was a teenager, and that he doesn't want anyone to get involved. Ellie bled herself and rubbed it in Sam's bite mark, as if it was a cure. It didn't work. Sam told her to stay the night with him, and they hugged each other. The bond between them was stronger than in the game. The next morning, the saddest scene in The Last of Us series and part 1 happened.
Ellie. Are you okay? Easy, easy, easy. Henry, give me the gun. Henry, give me the gun. What did I do? What did I do? What did I do? Henry, give me the gun. Give me the gun. Give me the gun, Henry. Give me the gun. Henry, no! Oh, God.
Sam?
What the hell? Shit, he's turning! That's my fucking brother! Screw it!
Shit!
Ellie? Ellie, are you all right?
Uh-huh. Oh my God.
Sam?
Oh no.
Sam? Henry? Ellie, stay there. Henry? What have you done? I'm gonna get that gun from you, okay? Oh, okay, easy.
This is your fault.
This is nobody's fault, Henry.
It's all your fault.
Henry! Henry, no!
Oh my god.
Ah man, it was very sad. Unfortunately, I couldn't cry this time. In the game, they added a sad music in the end, and trust me, it adds a lot more to the scene. However, Henry's reaction in this episode is better than the one in the game, in my opinion. In the game, they added more dialogue, which makes the whole scene better and sadder. Both were done very well, but I give a one more point to the game because it's made me actually cry. Next morning, they buried their bodies and was heading on foot to Wyoming. Fun fact, the bag Joel took from Henry was the same bag that Joel had from The Last of Us Part 2. That's the end of the review. This episode was the best episode in the series by far, despite the changes. I can't wait to see what Neil Druckmann stored for us in the next episode. It was a thrill ride. Thank you for watching this review. I know it's a bit long, but words aren't enough for this episode. If you bear with me to this part, I'm gonna say that I love you. Please leave a like and share this video if you love this type of content. Thanks again, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.